Welcome to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I am the Loner Ranger, and you can listen to me weekdays at Wednesdays at 6 p.m. I'm always here. If you have any questions for the Loner Ranger, feel free to give me a call. You can always reach me here at the station or on my cell phone. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I am the Loner Ranger. Been in the mortgage business for 32 years, closed well over 9,000 transactions. I love my job. You know what I love about my job? I get to help and meet people just like you. Just like you. People that really need to be able to trust a good mortgage lender. How do you know whether you can trust a good mortgage lender or not? How do you know if they're a good mortgage lender? I mean, my gosh, you guys think that these online companies are the way of the future, or that is the way to go because they have massive advertising campaigns. They go by the rockets. They promote that they may pay closing costs for you. What do you think about that? Do you think that's the real deal? I can tell you right now that anybody that tells you they're going to pay something for you is going to charge you somewhere else. Let's just be honest with you, okay? I mean, do you think that there's any such thing as a free lunch? I mean, really, I don't know about you, but my mama told me there is no such thing as a free lunch. You get what you get. And if you think there's something that you're getting for free, I'm going to tell you, there's going to be a surprise at the end.
My mama didn't raise no fool.
Huh?
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
I know your mama didn't raise no fool either, okay? Here's the thing. Somebody that promises you something, and, you know, I see these, right now I'm seeing a lot of these offer pad things, or whatever they're called, these what we call them as real estate companies. And they say, you know, you don't have to have people marching through your house. They'll pay you, cash. They'll close in 21 days. They'll even help you move. Okay. Now here's the thing. Will they do that? Yeah, they probably will. They absolutely will. But I'm going to tell you my experience with them. And I'm not in the real estate business. I don't care who you use for a realtor. I just think that most people that are listening to TV and listening to the internet or watching the internet and believe what you see, they are programming us right now, and they are doing a great job because you guys believe it. And it's just a bunch of shenanigans. Here's the thing about the real estate companies. Yes, you want an easy situation? Fine. You want to leave a ton of money on the table? That's what you're doing. So basically, they will come in and they will essentially pay cash for your house, nobody coming through your house, done deal, and then you give up a huge portion of your profits. They tell you they're going to give you a fair market value. It's fair market for them. It's not fair market for you. I'm going to tell you, I had one of my own employees. By the way, write this phone number down, because if you have any questions, you can call me and you can tell me how your experience has been with them and what you got for your house versus what another real estate agent may have listed it and sold for. So you can call me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I am the Loner Ranger. You can call me, and I'm always there to take your calls, and let's go through the process together. Let's find out what it's going to take for you to make sure you're getting the best deal when you go to list your property. Because here's the experience that I'm seeing. It sounds good when you say it fast. That's what I get. Sounds good when you say it fast. So you see these commercials come on, and they're like, oh, click here, and, we'll buy your house out. And it sounds so simple. We'll close in 21 days. But they're offering you considerably less than your house is worth because you believe their commercials. That's what it is. And then they'll get a couple of people that had a good experience with it, but you have nothing to gauge it with. Oh yeah, I've sold 5 houses in my lifetime, and boy, this was the best experience I had ever had. Well, what did you gauge it against? What are you up against? Because I'm seeing people leave money on the table. And if you're okay with leaving $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on the table, well, then you should do that. Maybe that's right for you. I don't know about you, but I work really hard for $20,000, $30,000 or $40,000. Really hard. And you probably do too. So don't get caught up in all that. It's not what it appears to be. Don't be fooled by these kind of things. It's just a trick. And who do you think owns these big real estate companies? You don't think it's like a Coldwell Banker or Keller Williams or, all your local companies, your EXPs. I really like them these days. No, it's hedge funds. What do you think hedge funds do? They're like market makers, you guys. They are making the market. They are so strong and so smart that they are training you on to what to believe. Don't fall for it. It's all a bunch of garbage. I don't believe in it. Here's what I do. Okay. And I hope that you do too, because my loyal listeners, I think you guys are super smart. I don't want to see you get caught up in all this. So here's what I like to do. I like to support the small business person. Now, here's why. They are in my community. They are my neighbors. They are the people that I care about. They're the people that will use my company and I will use their company. That's what I want to do. Now, will I pay more to use a local business? No, I want them to be competitive. Do I need them to charge me less? No, I don't. I need them to be competitive. That's all I'm looking for. Whenever you're trying to, step over $1 to pick up a penny because you're trying to save a couple of bucks here and there, you pay for it in the long run. I see people do that in my business all the time. They're like, well, I went to this lender because this realtor or somebody, my friend referred him to me. I got a client right now and she's going through a divorce. So she didn't want to call me because I did her mortgage, but her husband called me. And they're trying to split up some assets here. She went to another mortgage company, and I looked at the loan, and I'm like, wow, you are not getting a good deal. Not getting a good deal. The rate was like almost a half a point higher than what I could get for her, and she was paying a point to get that rate. It was ridiculous, you guys. Don't fall for that stuff. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger. Write that number down. 407-706-3313. Or better yet, go to my website at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. I want to tell you something else, just changing gears. Just got back from my semi-annual convention, which has been a year and a half since I've been in it because of COVID, called the Core Training. It's a core summit. It's for the top real estate agents and mortgage lenders in the country. And I mean the cream of the crop. And fortunately, the Loan Arranger is part of that group, and I'm really proud to be part of that group because these are a group of amazing thinkers, and the entire premise behind this is how we can help you, the customer, get not only a better deal, but have smoother systems. So everything we are looking at is not how I can prospect for more clients, but how can I make our systems better for you? And one of the hot topics right now is how we can help you win in a competitive market, meaning competitive that you're up against 15 other offers. You're offering over ask price. The appraisals aren't going to come in. And how do you get in the game like that? And should you get in the game, or should you sit on the sidelines and wait? I'm going to tell you something right now. By sitting in the sidelines, if you think that there's going to be a bubble, then bang your head against your steering wheel, pull the car over, and pick up the phone and call me at 407-706-3313. Here's the thing. We're not going to experience a bubble. We're always going to experience, some ups and downs. But here's why we're not going to experience a bubble. And I want you to pay close attention to this because this is going to save you a lot of money. A lot of money. When we come back from the next break, I'm going to talk about why there's not going to be a bubble and should you jump in the market now or should you just sit back and wait for a little bit. We'll be back in a few more minutes with more of the Loan Arranger radio show, and we're going to talk about whether we're going to experience a bubble or we should sit on the sidelines and let life pass us by. Hang tight. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I am the Lone Ranger. We are talking a little bit on the last segment about are we going to experience a bubble? Is it time to sit on the sidelines and just watch things kind of settle down a little bit? Are they going to settle down a little bit? We're going to see a break in pricing coming up. So here's my opinion on that, because I think sitting on the sidelines of life just watches life pass you by. Now, it's kind of freaky out there. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. There's a lot of stuff going on right now that is completely different than any other previous market that I have ever seen before. And I've been doing this 32 years. I've seen a lot of ups and downs, including the recession that we had, back in 2007 and 2008. So I went back and I looked at some patterns. And I do have my opinion on whether I think we are going to experience some type of a bubble or not. Here's the thing. Don't mistake a bubble for corrections. Don't mistake a bubble for ups and downs. Interest rates are going to go up. They're going to go down a little bit. But here's what I think is going to happen to the housing market. Because right now, I love the housing market going up the way it is. Now, it's going up pretty steadily. It's going up pretty quickly. Like it to slow down just a little bit. Who is going to gain and who is going to lose? Here's who's going to gain. You get in the market right now, you're going to make money. Why do I think you're going to make money? Okay, here's why. You're not going to have a bubble when there's a shortage of inventory like there is. Like there's so many more people that want to buy than there are houses available. So when the supply is so much lower than the demand, then you've got a built-in pool of buyers, and that's going to continue for a long period of time. So that's the first reason. Second reason, there is a shortage of rental properties. So if you think that the home prices are going up quickly, just check out the rental prices because they're going up quickly as well. So what's going to happen is people are going to, I'm going to go sit on the sideline and I'm going to rent. And then the next thing you know, they're going to turn around and go, oh, this renting business is for the birds. My rent just keeps going up and up and up. And I don't have anything to show for it. Now, meanwhile, while you sat on the sidelines, the house went up $30,000 in price. Okay. It's funny. I'm looking at my clients that closed a year ago and their houses have gone up $50,000. For a $250 house. Even my son bought a house for $240, I think $230, and it's already gone up. It's almost $300,000. Okay, it's more than $50,000 in 1 year. Now, I don't expect that that's going to continue to go in that direction. But here's what's not going to slow it down. So this is the third thing: the cost of goods and the availability of material is so low that it causes prices to be forced to go up. So builders thank God for our production builders. And listen, I'm not a big production builder fan. Okay. I'm not, if you want me to refer you to a builder, I'm going to refer you to the one builder that I truly love and trust. That's a production builder, and that's Hanover Family Builders. Okay. They're the best production builder in Central Florida, period. Bar none. The best. Why? They stand by their work. They don't try to force people to go to closing before the house is finished. They are not greedy, okay? And they take great care of their buyers during post-closing, during construction, and post-closing. They take care of their customers. That's why I love them. They're family-owned business. I love them. Okay, Hanover Family Builders. You can go to my website. I actually direct link to them. They're the only builder that I'll give you a direct link to. All right. And there's other builders that I work with. I'm not saying they're all terrible. They're not terrible. They're doing what they can right now. But I watched builders in 2005 and 6 get super greedy, and I'm seeing a lot of that behavior right now. I don't like it. And they're doing it. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're getting greedy, and I don't like it. I don't think it's healthy. And you know what? They got their lunch handed to them in 2009 and 10, and maybe that'll happen again. I don't know. But the dilemma that we're facing here, and why I don't think we're going into another bubble, is that if you keep having a shortage of inventory, if you have a shortage of inventory and you have a cost of goods continuing to rise and a shortage of rental properties, then there is nowhere for housing prices to go other than up. But here's the thing. Your housing prices are going to go up. Hey, but you should be able to afford it because you should be able to get your $15 minimum wage right now. So everybody should be good with that, right? Yeah, you tell me that's going to do anything, right? That was ridiculous. All that does is raises everything along with it. But now you're paying $1.10 more per gallon than you were this time last year. $1.10, okay? Your houses have gone up $50,000 in price on average, some much more than that. Cost of appliances, shoot, if you can't even get an appliance right now, go to Home Depot or Lowe's and you're on like a 10-month waiting list from what I've been told. Okay, so they can't get these chips in because they were all made in China, so they can't get those in. You can't get windows in for new construction. All these things added up will tell you that prices are going to continue to go up. So should you get into the game now or should you wait? Well, I just want you to go back in your time machine, and it's called Google. You can search it and look at prices during different segments of the market when people were experiencing the same thing. You can go back to 1950s, okay? I can't go back any further than that because I don't have any records of it. But you go back to the 50s when houses were like $3,500. People thought they were too much. Way too much. That's way too much. Well, what do you think happened from there? And then it happened definitely in the 70s. The 70s, we had another big recession back then. And houses were $40,000. I mean, that was your average prices, $35,000 to $45,000, $65,000 in some of the higher end areas. And then people were like, "Oh my God, they can't go any higher than this. This is crazy." Okay. Then we saw the 80s. Then we saw the 90s. Then we saw the mid 2000s. Okay. Then we had a pullback. Okay. We had the recession. So houses went way up in price in 2004, 5, and 6. And then we crashed in 7 and 8. Okay. But why was that? What caused that? I'll tell you what caused it. My industry caused it. My industry caused that because Wall Street and the creators of mortgages, which is not me. I don't create mortgages. I originate them. I don't ever make the rules. I've never made the rules on any mortgage ever in my entire life. I interpret the rules that are given to me. So the sandwich was delivered to the lenders that delivered it to the buyers, and the buyers got wind of, hey, I don't need to verify my employment. I can lie about my income. I can put no money down. Shoot, they had 125% loan to value then. And then those mortgages got sold as good mortgages, as mortgage-backed securities, which was the fault of our federal government at that time. That was their fault. They approved all this stuff, sold it to France, sold it to Greece, sold it to all Europe, sold it to private entities, and all of a sudden, bang, they crashed and burned. Crashed and burned. So that's what collapsed the market then. So now, then back in 2010, which is when I should have bought like 25 properties but nobody knew when we were going to come out of the recession. So that would have been your buying opportunity. And then 2011, they went, their house is a little high in price, but when are we going to ever get back to where we were in 2006? When were we going to get back to 2006? Well, guess what? We surpassed that 2 years ago, and it just keeps going up and up and up. But compare what we have here in Florida to what you have in go to Chicago, go to New Jersey, go to New York, go to California. I mean, our houses are on sale here. It's still a buying opportunity. 407-706-3313. That's my phone number, 407-706-3313. You should pick up the phone right now and call me. I'll help you with your mortgage. I'll connect you with the right real estate agent. I'll connect you with the right builder. We'll be back in 5 minutes, 407-706-3313. I am the Lone Ranger. I'll be back. I think we got a 5-minute break and we'll be back. But stay tuned. I got more to tell you. Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. I am Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, the Loner Ranger, 32 years in the business, closed like 9,000 loans, helping people buy and refinance houses. You know, we've been talking about whether we're going to have a bubble and whether we should jump in or sit on the sidelines. So here's the thing. I've already told you that I don't believe we're in for a bubble. We could have a correction, but we're not going to have a bubble because the prices of houses are going to continue to rise because of the cost of material, the inavailability to get material, the lack of the shortage of inventory, and the shortage of rental properties. All those things combined are going to keep housing prices going up. Who's making money in this market? Anybody that bought a home. Who's going to make market? Anybody that's going to buy a home. You're going to make money. It's going to continue to rise. They're going to go up. You're going to make money in real estate. Just go through history, look at the patterns. It's going to happen. Don't be afraid of corrections. Don't be afraid that it's getting out of reach, because here's the people that are going to have here's the folks that are going to have trouble. By the way, write this number down. 406. I don't even know my own phone number. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Got some great events coming up. Going to have another construction perm event coming up. We're going to talk about construction perm lending and why it's becoming so popular and why I'm the lender to go through, because I got the best construction perm loans in the industry, bar none. I don't care who you go to. If you can even find a good construction perm loan, I got the best. We're going to talk about that. But who's making money in this market? People that are in the market. People that bought a home. They're making money. Who is being hurt by this? The entry-level first-time home buyer. So all of you that wanted to wait to fix your credit, to do whatever, when you went to buy a home a year and a half ago and it was $245,000, $250,000, is now $300,000. And so it's gotten further and further and further away from you. And listen, as prices increase, if your income doesn't go up along with it, and most everybody's is going up a little bit along with it, it becomes harder and harder for you to get. But here, I want to have a conversation with all of you young adults. If you're in your 20s, buy now. Figure out a way to do it. Figure out a way to do it. If you are a parent of an adult child that should be buying a home and is currently renting, help them do it. Good Lord, you guys, you're co-signing for student loans. They got $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 in student loans, and they make $35,000, $40,000 a year. It's ludicrous. What are you doing? You're buying them an education that they'll never make the money on? That's stupid. That's the stupidest thing you could do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let them get their own student loans. Let them figure out how to make it in life. These student loans are getting out of control for people. Get a trade, man. Come on, a plumber, electrician, they're making gobs of money, and you don't have near the expense for student loans. That's the way to go, in my opinion. Okay? Now, remember, you're talking to a 10th grade dropout here. However, I've done okay for myself as a 10th grade dropout. Either way, don't like the student loan business. Here's the thing. Entry-level buyers, you got to get in now. You got to get in now. If you buy a home in your 20s, you have a 70% greater chance that you will retire as a millionaire because you're getting into real estate early. You'll make a ton of money. Follow my plan. I teach a leapfrog program on how you can acquire a property every 3 years with minimum down. Turn around. Don't ever sell your homes. Always keep them. Rent them out. I'll show you how to retire with $2.1 to $2.5 million in real estate by the time you're ready to retire. All free and clear in 21 years. Free and clear. All of them. Every one of them. Paying you $15,000 to $20,000 a month in rental income. Now, if that's something that interests you, then call me up at 407-706-3313 and apply online right away at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. That's what I got to say about that. Stop sitting on the sidelines of life. Yes, prices are going up. Yes, they seem crazy. Yes, people are bidding over ask price. Yes, they're waiving appraisal contingencies. Yes, they're waiving home inspection contingencies. But you're in the game. And here's the thing. I look at clients and they go, oh my God, I'm paying $20,000 over the appraised value. Yep. If you got it, then do it. And here's why. If you have it and you're doing it and you are, all you got to do is watch the market, and in 30 to 90 days, your 20 grand will be broken even. You'll be back to even, because the next property becomes a comparable. They're doing the same thing you're doing. And now you didn't pay 20 grand over. You paid 20 grand over appraised value on that day. But in 90 days later, you're all even. You're all good. You're made whole. Don't sit on the sidelines and wait for that. Okay. If you are an adult parent, you have adult children, or you're a grandparent with adult grandchildren that should be buying, help them out. Help them out now. Help them get in the game. It'd be the best gift you could ever give them. Don't wait till you're dead to leave them a bunch of money that they're going to blow on dumb stuff. Get them into real estate right now. They'll make money on it. I promise you, they're not going to lose money on real estate. Even if we have a little bit of a downturn, it ain't going to come down that much. Lumber's going up 300%, guys. 300%. Appliances are going through the roof. Gas prices are going to go up. You're going to see inflation. That all means the price of houses are going to go up. They're going to continue to rise. The money's going to be made in real estate. It always is. The millionaires in this country are made in real estate. Now, if you look at the percentage of millionaires, these mega millionaires that didn't make it in real estate is very minute. The ball players, okay, the movie stars, the singers, professional singers, they're a tiny fragment of the market. The bulk of the millionaires, and if you don't believe me, read the book, The Millionaire Next Door. Fascinating book. Tells you generational people, first generation, second generation from different cultures that became millionaires in the United States. Right? That is where the millionaires are made. It's made by the small business person, the guy that owns a plumbing store, the guy that owns an electrician place, the small business person. And God, pray that this government doesn't completely screw our small business people. I'm not sure about that, but at this point, I'm all for small business. Use your small business person. Use their services. Hire the local company to do it. Forget these giant corporations. It's not going to do you. It's not going to serve you well in the future. Go to the small business person. Make sure they're competitive on their fee, and use that person. And if we all do that together, then we strengthen the country. Right now, this country is so fragmented. The political views are diametrically opposed. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. We got to come back. But I'm telling you, it's your internet, your TV, and your ridiculous government that's separating the country. They're not bringing us together. They're separating us. Let's come together. Let's show them that we can do this. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. If you are looking to get in the market right now, I have some tips that will help you become the chosen one when it comes to making an offer on a house. Because right now you're going to get frustrated. You're going to be up against 5 other offers, and I have a way to increase your odds on you becoming the winning offer. You call the loan arranger. You don't call the Wells Fargo, the Bank of America, because realtors don't want to deal with them. They can't close a mortgage in 30 days anymore. They're 60 days out. The service is atrocious. If you love sitting on hold, then call one of them. If you want to go to a national lender that you think is better, go to one of them. You want somebody that's going to take really good care of you, who answers the phone, who has a receptionist, who's been in the business for 32 years, then you call the loan arranger. He's going to help you. That's where you get great service. That's where you get somebody that cares. 407-706-3313. Go to my website at WeBringYouHome.com. Check out my website. Check out my YouTube page. Check out my Spotify. Check out my podcast on iHeartRadio. Come on, you guys. I'm all out there to make sure that I'm passing on the right information for you. I want to make sure you get the best interest rate. I got amazing jumbo loans. I got amazing conventional loans. I've got FHA. I got VA. And when we come back from the next break, we're going to talk about construction perm lending and how you can benefit. If you don't want to be in the rat race to buy one of these homes and be in the mix, then we're going to show you how you can build your own home of your dreams, and you don't have to be in the rat race. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger Radio Show. Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, WeBringYouHome.com. Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I am the Loner Ranger. This is the last segment of our show today. I've had so much fun. We've talked a lot about what's going on in the market. Should you be afraid of jumping in? Should you sit on the sidelines, or should you come on in and join the party? I think you should join the party. I feel that interest rates are going to rise a little bit here, not too terribly much, but they'll go up a little bit. And housing prices will continue to go up along with it, along with your gas prices and everything else. So it's time to jump in the market because you're going to make money. Houses are going to continue to rise in price, and you're going to make some money when it comes to investing in real estate. Don't sit on the sidelines of life. It's not worth it. Get into the market. If you are considering buying and you're a first-time home buyer, get in the market now. It's only going to get harder for you in the future. And it's going to get further and further away from you. So you don't want to do that. You want to get in the market, and you want to get in the market now. Now, let's talk a little bit about you want to buy a home, and you're up against 5 other offers coming in. And the other offers are coming in over ask price. And you know it's not going to appraise, okay? You already know it's not going to appraise. So you're preparing yourself to pay over appraised value, because the seller says, if you're going to buy my home and you're going to offer over appraised value, then I want to make sure you're prepared to come in with the amount of cash that I want for my house over appraised value. Now, does that really mean that the house isn't worth it? No, that doesn't mean that. It just means that there's no comparables that they can justify at that current time that have sold within the last 3 months and 1 mile away that have closed for that much house, that much price. But if you wait 30 to 90 days, you'll be caught up. So get in the market now. Now, let's just say that you're like, oh my God, Bruce, I'm over this. I'm over it. Okay. Call me at 407-706-3313, 407-706-3313, or apply online at webringyouhome.com. So you're over the multiple offer situation coming in overpriced. So what do? How do you combat that? Well, you could go rent, and your rent's going to continue to rise, and you're going to make people like me really rich because I'm a landlord, and I love it when you rent. You can keep renting from me. I'm good with that. Or you can get in the game. How do you do that if you don't want to compete with everybody? Well, how about we build our own home on our own lot? I got some amazing builders here locally. I've got Eastern Homes. I've got Caliber Homes. I've got Zorn Homes. These are all your smaller semi-custom and custom home builders. Okay, you want a semi-custom home builder, or if you are a semi-custom or custom home builder and you can hear this radio show, then you should call me, because I've got the best construction perm loans in the market. So most lenders that even have construction perms want 20% down, conventional loans, 750 credit scores or above. Okay, and that may be you. That may be you. I got that program too. I got great construction perm programs, very flexible draw schedules. We're going to combine the lot, and we're going to combine the mortgage all in one. Okay, we're going to do it all in one. If you already own your lot and you have equity in it, it's equity in the property, you're good. Okay? If you don't, we're going to find a lot. We're going to combine the construction in. And here's the nice thing. You're going to buy your own home. Like, I'm getting tons of people that want these barn dominiums right now. They want a house that's kind of a barn garage house on a little bit of acreage. Come on, you guys. You can have your own home, design the way you want it on your own lot, and you don't have to compete in the rat race. Come on. Why not? Because you're up against 15 other offers on resale. A new construction is definitely having their challenges, even though they're taking a bit of the bite out of the demand, but they got their challenges too. They're only accepting between 4, some communities 6, some communities as much as 10 buyers. They got waiting lists. I got one community, there's a waiting list of over 150 people that want to buy the home and don't even know what the sales price is going to be at new construction. So if that's what you want, then do that. But if you want to build on your own lot, or you want to find a lot and build your own home, then you want to get into my construction class. I am doing a Zoom construction perm class for realtors, people that want to build on their own lot or buy a lot and build on it. Or if you are a small builder and you want my help and you want to draw more clients to you so we can help them, because I know you have a great opportunity to help take some of the load off this market, and people can build what they want on their own property. It's an amazing product. So that's going to be Tuesday, May 18th at 6 p.m. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Go to my events page and register. You're going to have to register in advance because you need to download some paperwork to follow along with it. All right? I'm going to show you how to do a construction perm loan build on your own lot. Realtors, if you're a realtor, you should absolutely attend this class. Don't miss it. Because it's there. I'm going to show you how to make money also as a real estate agent when helping people find a lot and building their own home. I'll show you how to make money too. But I'll walk you through the process. Most lenders, 20% down conventional loans only. I'll go 10% conventional loans only. 10% down conventional loans. Better still, FHA, 5% down. FHA loans, come on, guys. Nobody around here's got that loan. I got it. Construction perm, FHA. Yes. But there's more. There's more. VA, construction perm, 5% down. VA, construction perm, 5% down, guys. You ever heard of it? Of course you've never heard of it because nobody has it. I got it. VA, construction perm, 5% down. Come on, you're a veteran. I know you can do 100% financing if you buy resale, but nobody's accepting your offers out there right now. So why get in the rat race? Let me show you how to find a lot. We'll close on the lot with the construction loan. I'll hook you up with a great builder. Okay, we're going to get a VA loan. You got to put 5% down. 5% down on construction perm. Unheard of. Unheard of. I got it. 407-706-3313. If you are a teacher, if you're a law enforcement, if you're a first responder, I am the official lender for the Fraternal Order Police Benevolent Association, several teacher several teacher unions, and we're here to help you. You get huge discounts when you use Bruce Woodburn at CrossCountry Mortgage, the loan arranger. All you got to do is go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. If you're a first-time home buyer, you want to get into a program, you want to buy a home, minimum down, FHA, I got it. USDA, you want to go out in Lake County, Osceola County, zero money down. If you're a veteran, don't think that USAA is the best company to use. I don't know. I think you guys believe too much what you hear on TV. USAA is not the best mortgage company for VA loans. You know who is? The loan arranger is. You know why? I've been helping veterans for 32 years. We will bend over backwards for our VA clients. VA IRRRLs, rate reduction refis, okay? Purchase money. Loan arranger, WeBringYouHome.com, 407-706-3313. Refinances. If you haven't refinanced yet, give me a call right now. Give me a call at 407-706-3313. If you haven't refinanced, you owe it to yourself the opportunity to find out if refinancing is the right thing for you to do. Now, here's the thing, guys. Most lenders are going to convince you to refinance no matter what. The loan arranger, the opposite. If I can't show you how you can break even on what it costs you to refinance in 36 months or less, I'm probably going to tell you to stay with what you got. Okay? 36 months or less. That's my rule. That's to save you money and never take advantage of the customer. Ever, ever, ever. No one on my team, no one in my branch. Better not happen on my watch. I want to make sure you always can trust the loan arranger for super sound advice. That's my advice to you. You call me. Personal phone number, 407-706-3313. You want to call into the show? 407-706-3313. You're a real estate agent? 407-706-3313. You're a home buyer, you want to get in, you want to get pre-approved, you want to refinance? Go to my website at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Or call me at 407-706-3313. I'm the loan arranger. I'm here to help you. I'm going to arrange your loan. We're not going to screw around. We're going to make sure that you got all the tools to be able to help you. And I'm going to crack the whip and make sure that you get the best mortgage at CrossCountry Mortgage, the loan arranger. We'll be back next week, same time, same place, and we're going to have some more fun then. That's right, we are. All right, we'll be back next week, same time, same place. We're the Lone Ranger.